Hey, welcome to your daily tarot reading. I'm Veronica. This is Veronica's Dreams Tarot. Hope y'all are doing fantastic. I had kind of an adventure, not really an adventure, kind of power was out since Sunday, so I'm getting back on track. So I've missed I only missed a couple videos. I've been missing my daily shorts more than anything. I also, just so you know, I posted some astrology sign ones, but I hadn't finished. I was finishing up when all of this happened. Uh, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Leo I still need to do. I'll have those this weekend, probably Saturday. My goal is Saturday since it's the 31st. So let's get this done. Let's get this. So that's the news. My apologies for that, but nothing I can do. When power goes out, don't have a camera, don't have upload capabilities. Just tough. So, and also on the phone, I didn't want to waste a bunch of power because I didn't want to eventually maybe lose my phone. Okay, let's get started. There's all my excuses right wrapped up into one. Also, please remember to hit that like button. It helps a lot. Also, the comments more help us to connect, and I really like to hear from you. It makes my day when I see a comment. And also remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get started. I think too, someone had asked me about why I'm going with Veronica, and she was confused between the Veronica and the Karen. I'll explain that in a video soon. I'll make it really short and sweet, but kind of so you understand what's going on there. So here we go. For those of you who have been around, for those of you who don't know, you don't know. So let's get going. Current situation. That is the Seven of Swords there. Present influence. Ooh, Page of Swords. Those feel like pretty tough energies. What we don't see is the Eight of Wands. That's though good. So there's something happening that maybe is good that you don't realize. Unexpected is the Page of Cups. That's nice. What to look for? Death card. Those are changes coming. Challenge. Oh, two cards. Two of Wands with Ace of Pentacles. That's very interesting to me. Strength is the Hierophant. That feels like being in control almost. I know it's not the Emperor, but the way he's standing, my first thought was, oh, you have the control. You know exactly what you want to do. Where does this all lead? Two cards again. Page of Wands with the King of Pentacles. Chariot. And Knight of Pentacles. Advice. Oh, Ace of Swords. Yeah, you know, Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It does feel like maybe something new is happening here. This could have been like a new, not necessarily love relationship. I want to be careful here. I got way too many cards around me. But definitely something that, you know, means a lot to you. I feel like with the Page of Swords, okay, so this is the influence. You're definitely working hard on something, or you have been recently, or you are now. Page of Swords, but it's that work that you're doing that is influencing you now. However, the Seven of Swords comes in your current situation, so you may be feeling like something is either being taken away from you or doesn't feel fair or doesn't feel right. You might be feeling deceived to some degree or another. So you could be in that position of saying, like, you know, like almost, I mean, she's got that feeling of, I'm okay, right? She looks okay. Actually, she looks like she is fine, but there is that feeling of what is going on? What is being taken from me? Let's take a look deeper into the Page of Swords. Again, this is something that you've been working on. The Page of Swords reminds me of focus, working on something, working really hard on something. So what more is I gotta fix this camera. It's driving me crazy. I'll have a better setup in a couple weeks here too. I'm in the process of moving, so it's like I don't want to change everything up and then have to change it all again. Tell me more about the Page of Swords. King of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups. This might be something like working on, and then the Queen of Pentacles. You could be, you know, Now, the Knight of Cups can be like romance coming in or looking for romance. The King of Pentacles could be like that level up, like looking for someone that is, and it doesn't have to be a male, but looking for someone that is very, stable and that kind of thing. Or this could be someone that that you're kind of looking at. However, if it's not love, this is absolutely going after. You're working after something that you really, really want, and like from the heart. Like this is something that's really important to you, emotionally important to you, not and financially important to you. So you want to level up, but this is something that means a lot to you too. It's not just like getting a promotion because it's nice and I'm going to make more money. It's more like this is important to you. And it doesn't even necessarily mean a promotion. It means you want this, whatever it is, because it means a lot to you and it will give you some stability. So you feel like though that you've been cheated out of it or deceived or something's not right. Maybe something felt like it was taken from you. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Yeah, Eight of Swords with the Four of Cups. Yeah. Um, Eight of Swords being stuck. If you're stuck right now, you're definitely stuck. Keep in mind the reason why you could be stuck is this Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups to me is like in the Rider White. You see him handing, the cup comes out and he's looking away from the cup, like I don't want to see what you're handing me. I've got my eyes set on something else. Kind of like that attitude where I want this and nothing else. This, I think, is that you have your eyes set on something very specific, and that's why you're feeling stuck. Because if you're not going to get that opportunity that you've been working hard on, it can feel like, okay, well, this exact thing has not been taken from me. And keep in mind, the Seven of Swords in itself that leads to the Eight. So, and then there's another cup showing up. So this is important to you, but I think like feeling deceived is not going to help you. And I feel like with that Four of Cups, it's also the reminder to open up to other things, see what else is available to you that may not have that same title, but it would actually be the same to you and feel the same. So it's kind of asking you to keep your eyes open. So we have the Eight of Wands. There is something happening in the background that's actually, I think things are going to be speeding up. I think that's all this card is saying. Things are changing. There's going to be an opportunity that comes in. You just don't know about it yet. Um, and you might not even, at all be aware of it. Let's see what else. And keep in mind, we got the Page of Cups and the unexpected. So things are turning around. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. Yeah, Judgment and Five of Cups. So yeah, I feel like it's going to take you away. Now we had the Four of Cups. Now we're going to the Five of Cups. We're having some kind of thing, but I feel like with the Judgment and that Eight of Wands is a very positive card. I feel like what you're going to do, it's going to open your eyes. So sometimes when you get disappointed, with the going to the Four of Cups, I can't get exactly what I want. So now I'm disappointed, which is the Five of Cups. And with the Judgment here coupled with it, it's saying, no, you're going to be looking at the Three Cups that you have, because there is something going to happen here that is going to give you that feeling of the Judgment, like perking you back up again, making you feel alive again, or at least getting you out of that funky feeling right now, because that's exactly how you're feeling. It's like you can't necessarily put your finger on it. When you have the Seven of Swords there, it's not obvious that there is something happening, but it feels that way. And keep in mind, all of the swords we get in our head too much too. So we have the Page of Cups in your unexpected, which tells me that there is something coming in. There's going to be some kind of offer. That's what the Page of Cups is. It's a sweet card here. I love this Page of Cups. And it's about a gift. Usually it can come in a message form or an offer, or usually message, which can be an offer, right? Six of Swords and the Temperance. Okay, so yeah, this opportunity, this Page of Cups is leading you to out of this place that you're in right now with the Seven of Swords. You're going to come out of this, and you are going to feel like you're in a better place. The Temperance being in a more balanced emotional place right now. So it is happening. Um, and it will come in unexpectedly. So this is going to be different though. Keep in mind, this will be different. So what to look for? We have the Death card, and that's change. So again, going back to that Four of Cups that Claire, um, sorry, I went to pause the video for a second because I kind of got a little bit out of whack, but I was right here with the Death card. I'm not sure exactly where I was. I'll put these together. I actually turned it off, so it's going to look weird, but they'll be together. Um, so we have the Death card here in your what to look for. These are changes, looking for change, looking for things to get better. It's asking you to look for that, because that Four of Cups is okay, well, maybe that wasn't exactly what I was looking for. So this is going to be different, but we need to look forward. Again, we have the Six of Cups, we have the Page of Cups coming in, and this is unexpected. And this is asking you to embrace change and embrace the growth of the change. So I think that's kind of an important card. So in our challenge, you have the Two of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. There's a challenge here about starting something new. And it is something new because it's not what you were thinking, but this is a challenge, and it's only a challenge. Keep in mind that if you're feeling kind of like it's rough, this is why, because you're going to be starting something new and moving forward with that Two of Wands. So the Ace of Pentacles, though, is good, but it's a challenge because you're kind of looking forward to this other thing. But in all, you're headed in a very good direction here. So I would keep whatever this offer that comes in over the next couple few days, keep an open mind to it. Your strength is the Hierophant. So that, I mean, that's good in itself. I think what this is saying inside you, what your strength is how you believe. So your beliefs, your spiritual guides, it's your spiritual beliefs more than anything, is what is really going to help you move forward with this. It's like trusting that that your spirit guides are taking you in the right place. It's a trust thing here. So so understand that that's sitting there in your strength, which is really good. And sometimes we forget how important faith and beliefs and our spiritual side is, and how much it can drive change in our life. We forget that sometimes. And where does this go? So these two cards came out together. It's a Page of Wands with the King of Pentacles. I feel like with this, with the Page of Wands, is this really like energy of jumping into something. And for some of you, it could be like meeting somebody as well. But for others, it's really about this opportunity. Now, this I'll clarify, but I feel like it could be someone, or it could be you leveling up. But the Page of Wands is the jumping in. I'm going to do this. I got to stop thinking so hard about it. I've got to stop worrying. I've got to do this. We've got some speedy cards and then into our other cards. So let's just clarify that real quick. Is there anything more we need to know about the Page of Wands with the King of Pentacles? Two of Wands again with the Two of Coins. So it's really interesting to me because that matches your challenge in a sense, because we got the Two of Wands here, which matches the Two of Wands here. The Ace of Pentacles, we got the Two of Pentacles, which comes after that. So it is moving forward into this. It's the action. You're going to take action, which to me is more um that Page of Wands. We got the Wands. It's interesting to me too. The challenge is a Wand and a Pentacle. This is a Wand and a Pentacle. You're where this leads, and the clarifier is a Wand and a Pentacle. So it's the energy of jumping in to reach something that feels stable, and that's like you moving forward, going to the next level. So I do feel like that will be happening. I really like how that all balanced out. That's very interesting to me. So then we have the Chariot. Once you decide to go, you're really going to move quickly. This also, I mean, I don't feel like it's travel or moving, because I feel like it all has to do with this energy. It's going to feel like it takes off really quickly, but then it goes to the Knight of Pentacles, which takes a really big slowdown here. So the Knight of Pentacles moves slow, which is about patience, but the Chariot's fast. So it starts fast and then it continues, which is good. Because if you can get something started and then take it to the next level, but being patient with that Knight of Pentacles, that means whatever you're doing is going to last. but it still has the energy of that Chariot. I'm going to actually clarify the Chariot. What's more about the Chariot? Yeah, Eight of Wands, which is also fast. Four of Cups, taking you past that Four of Cups, getting you away from what you have your eyes focused on. You're going to understand exactly where you need to go now. So I think your sights change because we have the Death card and what to look for. Things are changing. Know that, embrace change. And this is saying that you'll know that. The Eight of Wands, move, fast moving, messages coming in, all of those wonderful things. You also have that Eight of Wands in what you don't see. This is when things come to fruition. This is when this happens. And it's going to take you past that Four of Cups. So then we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is great because it's all about patience, moving forward, but it's going to like last. That tells me it's going to last. When I have a reading that ends with a Knight of Pentacles, or there's a few other ones, but they're consistent. They don't like go all in and then get tired. They're consistent. They stay consistent. They're patient. They move forward and they're planting seeds and making things grow as they go instead of, you know, so it's actually very good energy. Tell me more about that. Yeah, Tower. Yep. Once you can deal with that change, once things will change here. I don't think this Tower is anything scary. Then you can see things differently, which allows you to move forward in a more patient, more patient way with that Knight of Pentacles. Because also that Hangman quiets you down a little bit. So it goes from really fast. This is the change to the change, which goes from the fast to the patience. And that comes from you taking a moment just to say, okay, I got to look at this differently, slow down so that you can sustain, because that's what that is. It's really about sustaining that level. So let's see what we have as far as advice. Advice is the Ace of Swords. This is be clear on everything you're doing, understand what you are doing. Um, to me, when it comes up in advice, it's speak clearly, you know, be articulate, but also be direct, and also look for the little details. This is about the details. So if you're signing any contracts, if you're making a big decision, really look at the details of it and stay focused is also what this is. So if you do that, you will continue to move forward. And this reading looks really good. It may start out hard and you may feel like you're in a hard place, but if you keep working towards this and embrace change and embrace and realize that your ideas may not quite be right because you can't obtain them for some reason, that things are happening with that Eight of Wands at the bottom where you can't, what you don't see. So things are happening. Be patient. Take care.